All right, Anthony, we do want to get to some breaking news in North Texas here.
Want to go live to Arlington, where a news conference is taking place regarding that active shooter situation at a high school. Let's listen in.
Prior to the students leaving the building in an orderly, controlled fashion, we've got police officers that will take photographs of their identifications, so we make sure that we've got all the students accounted for in an orderly fashion. Now, this incident, as tragic as it is, we take very serious in law enforcement. We do have a suspect who's identified, okay? What we believe happened preliminary is that there was a fight between a student and another individual in a class, and a gun was used, and there are 4 victims. I'm here to identify a person of interest right now is Timothy George Simpkins. It's Simpkins. He is a black male, 18 years of age. We have a car that he is currently driving, or we believe is driving, is a 2018 silver Dodge Charger. License plate P as in Paul, F as in Frank, Y as in Yankee, 6260. We currently have multiple agencies, including the U.S. Marshals Task Force, that is looking for this individual. Again, this is a collaborative effort between state, local, and federal agencies to bring this person to justice. So,
I'm Tracy Aaron, the Chief of Police in Mansfield. I want to say thank you to all of the agencies. It's not just helping just this incident, but all of our other sister agencies here close. You know, Mansfield responded to this the same as all of the other agencies, and I have to assure you that the departments are doing a great job here in bringing all this to a close. What you're going to see now is that there's going to be continued searches for our suspect. The Chief has already told us what that looks like. We ask for our citizens' help to continue to search for that person and call in any leads that you may have. You should know at this point that this person is considered to be armed and dangerous, and I would suggest that you call 911 as soon as you see that person or you see that suspect vehicle. We are continually making those searches throughout the state as it turns out. Be having the victims in your thoughts and prayers. Please lift those folks up in your prayers. Some of those are already in surgery, so be thinking about those. Be thinking about our suspect and their family. We need to bring this to a safe resolution, and that's what our goal is. Thank y'all very much for being here, and thank you for your help.
Thank you. Daniel Cesny, Grand Prairie Police Department. I'd like to echo the Chief's comments with our thoughts and prayers to the families. I want you to know that the Grand Prairie Police Department's role today is strictly in a support role. Although we believe the suspect is currently at large, you'll see the Grand Prairie SWAT team and the SWAT teams of our other agencies clearing the school to make sure there's no other additional dangers. The Grand Prairie Police Department is also actively involved in the search for the suspect, partnering with the United States Marshals Service and the Fugitive Task Force, and they are out as we speak looking for the suspect. As mentioned, this is a very large collaborative effort, and our goal is to make sure that all of the students here not just come out safe, but feel safe. So we're working toward that end as we speak. You should see very shortly a large contingent of students coming out orderly, loading onto the buses and moving to the location already indicated. Our recommendation that parents go to that location that Chief Colby mentioned the address rather than coming to the school. Coming to the school here would just make things more difficult. So again, please go to the pickup location. Thank you very much.
We'll then take any questions, but again, I just want to reemphasize that this is not a random act of violence. This is not somebody attacking our schools. This is a student. We believe right now, preliminary, that it was a student that got into a fight and drew a weapon.
Chief, do you know how he was able to get the weapon inside the school?
I do not. We had 2 Mansfield Independent School District police officers that housed in this school. They were here and they were on scene immediately to render our safety to our students.
Are there metal detectors at the school?
I don't have that information.
When you talk about the victims and being hospitalized, can you confirm, were they hospitalized with gunshot wounds?
I can tell you that yes, that I believe 2 of the victims were received gunshot wounds. To the severity, I don't have that information right now.
And were these teachers, students?
We believe that 3 of the victims were students. 1 was an older person that may be a teacher.
Was anyone pregnant?
Excuse me?
Was a pregnant person involved in this?
There was a report of a pregnant woman who was one of the 4 victims that may have fell during the shooting, but received medical treatment from our EMS here on scene and was released. So that person is not in a hospital based upon the information that I have right now.
There are a lot of people who will be watching this concerned specifically about the kids inside of the building. It would seem to me that you have a certain level of confidence that the danger, should there be any, is not here, correct? I realize there's a lot of logistics involved in searching, but could you speak to your level of confidence that there's no continued threat for the students in this building?
Yes, I have a high confidence right now that the shooter is not on the premises. I have a high confidence that it was only 1 shooter at this school. We want to continue to make sure that we lock down our students to make sure that they are safe. We have Grand Prairie Police Department, Mansfield Police Department, Arlington Police Department, and other SWAT teams that are methodically going through each of these rooms and releasing these children to make sure that we're safe. We want to make sure that we get identification from each of these students.
We've been listening to Mansfield Police as well as officials from Grand Prairie Police up in the Arlington area following a school shooting with Mansfield ISD. This is Timberview High School. We do understand 4 people are injured, at least 2 of them receiving gunshots or being shot by this gunman. And that person, Andy, is at large right now, we understand.
And we know one of the victims may be a teacher. Again, some of those victims in surgery at this hour. Authorities quick to point out, Lisa, this was not a random act of violence. This was possibly a student who, again, they're calling a person of interest right now, who is at large, who got into a fight and drew a weapon. Multiple law enforcement agencies at this hour looking for Timothy Simpkins. He's been identified as of late as a person of interest in this case. Police, as you just heard, now methodically going through that school, through Timberview High School, room by room, to make sure that each room is secure.
Right, and they do believe that this alleged shooter, the shooter may have gotten away in a silver Dodge Charger, a 2018 silver Dodge Charger, and the license plate, they even released that, PFY 6260. We're going to go ahead and put all that together for you at clicktohouston.com. This will be turned into possibly a statewide search, Andy.
It's a story we'll continue to follow throughout this newscast and online at clicktohouston.com. We'll be right back.